Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, to the lovely little kingdom of Maudland. We are in year 251, and we've got an inbound dragon attack. I have no idea which direction it's coming from, but defences along this new little section are coming together rather nicely. Towers are just being finished, we've got some archer towers going up. Dragons are coming in from this side. We got a big fuck, and we got a little fuck. I doubt they will last long. Don't even know where he wants to go, but he's not getting anywhere particularly easily. And he's dead. Yeah, that one's going to get pulverised as well. Okay, so now that that's all been dealt with, I think we need to think about expanding out this way. Food production is going fantastically, so what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just going to clear the trees from all of this. I think, again, I will just close all of the foresters like I did last time, just to be sure that we're going to have additional storage available for all of the trees that are going to be incoming. But I want to expand out this way. I want to clear out as much of the space as possible. And then once all this has been cleared, we can figure out what we want to do with regards to expansion over this side. Because I need to be able to see what the soil is like underneath. There's a merchant. Alright, I'll be with you in a moment, sir. Right, what do you want? Can't sell you much from this port, but I can sell you some things. Right, that's every single tree cleared from this area. Well, marked for deconstruction anyway. They've already torn half of them down, bloody hell. And this looks to be more, like, really fertile land. Yeah, this is all really green ground, really green land. Okay, how do I want to go about doing things then? I mean... Ooh, I don't know. I suppose one thing I could do, I could maybe transfer my foresters out into, like, these areas outside of the walls, maybe? I could maybe turn this into some more housing. I don't know. Again, it would have been good if I was able to build out into this area, because it has really thrown a lot of my plans out of the window. But bloody hell, that is a completely barren space now, isn't it? Well, I say barren, it's just not got trees on it. It's actually very fertile, I'll have you know. And we got a shitload of wood to go into storage from that, so that's good. What do I want to do? How do I want to structure things from here? Because I was hoping that this was going to be, like, just completely barren. But no! It's got to throw everything out the window for me and be really good land worth using for food production as opposed to building on. I would like to expand up this way for, you know, more housing, but it's not going to work out particularly well if I'm going to, if I'm going to need to feed more people, and I don't know. The idea of this is just that I want to cover the kingdom in stuff and get my population as high as I possibly can. So I might just go with my original plan of filling the rest of this out with some high output food stuff, and maybe making this into another residential area. I don't know, I'm undecided. I don't know how to process this new information. Okay, well, to start with, I'm going to put down more orchards. I'm going to bring a road out this way. And one thing I could do, I could put a bridge over this, that would be nice. So yeah, we're going to bring some roads coming down this way. And then we'll have this little bridge coming along here. I'll figure out how to build things around all of this as best I can. Alright, we're nearly at max capacity on gold, so I'm going to bring the tax rate down. Okay, I have somewhat of an idea. I am going to build a shitload of piers out over all of this. as much as I can. And I'll turn, like, a lot of this coastal stuff into housing, with obviously a wall going around everything. And I'll bring, like, another kind of tower thing coming out this way. And I'll use as much of this space for more farming and orchards and stuff. It'll come along. It'll look all right, I reckon. I want to say, might be all right. Great influx of people bringing stone. God, that's a lot of you. I'm proud of you people. Get to work. A great stone train. Right, I've used up an awful lot of stone, so I might get some more of these quarries open again, because I did shut a couple of them down, didn't I? That one especially, definitely. I think there's another one over here that can be opened again. Yep. And those two are still open, so that's fine. I do want to do just one little test with some wall blocks. I want to see how they look when they're diagonal. Do they... They don't join at all, because this thing works on right angles. But to be honest, that should be fine. I'm just thinking of how I want to structure walls along this area. Speed time up as much as we can, so we can try and get some of this construction done quickly. And I can also replenish my stone supply a little quicker while I'm just trying to get all this stuff built. Oh, I should reopen the tool usage for quarries as well. That will help me get, like, reimburse some of this stone, because I'm using an awful lot. Oh, it's coming along. We're getting a watery foundation. Merchant, what would you like? I can sell you some stuff. It's not much stuff, but I can sell you some. Yeah, you can have some wood as well. Go away, please. Right, I'm going to increase the amount of stock that I can get in here as well, just to... Let's put tools and weapons up to 100, because they will sell for quite a bit, no matter what merchant comes through. This is taking an awful lot of resources. It's mostly just taking time to wait for stone to come in. You're all getting good tools, I think. It's just... I need a lot of stone for this. Each of these piers takes something like 34 stone. Like, that's including the, like, reduced construction costs as well. That's looking alright. We are down on food. Have we had more people come in, or have we just been... Are my, food workers down? No. Okay, I need to sort out food. Let's put some orchards in. Yeah, I'll put orchards there. I'm not too worried about the dragon attack. I think they might have already died. Yep. I just saw the camera shake for, like, you know, the sound of, or the impact of the dragon landing, and I was just like, yeah, I think it's already dead. Oh, I feel bad. I don't. Shouldn't come around and bother me, should you? Right, merchant, hello. What are you buying? Ooh. Very nice. Very nice indeed. There we go. Nope, that'll do. Thank you. Oh, damn, we're all out of wood now. Alright, foresters, get back to work. You are needed. I'm not entirely sure on how I'm going to structure everything around all of this. I think if I can try and keep this for farming and maybe some iron mining and stone mining, that's going to work out best. Because this is barren land over this way, I'll definitely be putting housing around, but it might spill out onto all of this a little bit, just in order to get extra housing in, because I'm probably going to want additional workers for stuff. We are doing alright with kind of idle peasants. We've got quite a few of them. I'm going to let my stone and wood reserves kind of pick back up a bit before I do any more construction. But this is mostly, I think most of this episode is going to be laying in foundations for a lot of construction over this way, as well as keeping the food supply nice and high. What we might do, might delete those. Try and get one more windmill in here. And a little bit more in the way of farms. That's all close enough to roads so that it doesn't matter too much, which is good. Yeah, that's nice. And I think for like defences around this way, I'm probably going to bring some piers out so I can bring a wall along this way. Try and close things off eventually. Okay, we're getting there. Most of these piers are done. We've got a couple more over this way, just waiting on some wood. Oh, yes. Very pleased. Very pleased with this. I certainly think this is going to be an interesting way to lay things out. I'm going to have to make sure... I think I can, when it comes down to things like wells, I can't place them on piers. They have to be on land. Because you can't drill a hole through the pier so that people can get water. This is fresh water, it's not salt water. That's salt water. That's fresh water. There's very little difference. There's like not much gap between the spelling the difference. But okay, we've got a Viking attack inbound. Where's Sir Andrea? Do you want to come out this way so you can defend this new farmland? Nope, you go stand there. Oh yes, overabundance of food. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. This is going well. I'm liking the look of this. It's coming together really rather nicely. Right, let's maybe... How much do piers need in the way of wood? They need 14. I should probably let the foresters do their job for a little bit longer. Do I get... Can I get Master Foresters? None of these seem to have them. They've just got, like, the better tool output. Except for you. You've got nothing. You're just shit. I don't know if Master Foresters are a thing, because we've got Master Workers on the quarries, and presumably on the iron mines as well. Yes, there's Master Workers there. No Master Foresters. We can get Master Workers for the food production as well. This doesn't seem to be for the Foresters. Maybe there isn't a... maybe it doesn't take quite as much brain power or as much education to hack down a tree. I would have thought it would have required some sort of training. You don't want to get squashed. Ding dong! Merchants arrived. We sell you a load of stuff. That'll do. Nice. I think we're keeping ourselves afloat, just about. Well, I mean... On just tax collection at the moment, we are losing money. Oh, advisors, what do you want? Took long to store our harvest, some quarries have no place to store their stone, and Viking raiders may be coming. Are they really? God, that's news to me. I didn't think they came around these parts. Never heard of Vikings around here. You just don't see it. Oh, holy shit, Vikings! Well, ain't that interesting? Never seen them around here. You thought this area was undefended, didn't you? You can't even make it to shore. Oh man, that's just brilliant. That's a lot of fucking boats, though. That's a lot of fucking boats. Are you gonna stop anytime soon? Oh, you nearly beached. Oh, yep, they're going for the walls. God bless those blisters, they are doing a fantastic job. You go away. Oh, that tower is nearly down. Right, so Andrea, your services may be needed, mate. Get over this way. Get him. Get him. Get him. Fight! Oh, yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, take the bridge. Oh, nicely done, mate. Nicely done, Sir Andrea. Oh. Okay. Are you back up to full strength? You've lost a couple of dudes, I think. Fire has claimed a farm. Bugger. These are high fire risk. I should put a well down. Where can I put one around here? I suppose there, maybe, will do it. Yeah, I'll put one there. Yes, thank you, Sir Andrea. I don't need any more of your services. Oh, bloody hell, there's another one that's still trying to come around. That's why I need more towers around this way. But okay, we're all good. Yep, I don't need to know any of that information, thank you. You people are useless to me. Okay, I built up a little bit more of a supply of wood and stone, so let's get some more piers in around all of this. Oh, the dragons have decided to come in again. Hello! Goodbye. Right, all of this is set up for construction. I don't know if I'm going to need to build piers out onto this little bit. I might just leave that as is. However, putting some walls out on this would be good. Along with a ballista tower, just for further defense of this little nautical passage. Not entirely sure on what you would term this. Would this be like some sort of... Would it be a... Is it a bay or something? I don't know. I know the term, I just can't think of it. I suppose you call this like a harbour, essentially, because we've got like the dock in here and various other, like, land-based ways you could just beach up on here and enter the kingdom. Holy shit! There's a whale! I've never seen you before. Well, ain't you cute? God, go, do it again, do it again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, awesome. I had no idea there were other animals that you could see. Even if it is just a... oh, another one of these needs replacing. Even if it is just like a little passive thing that you can't do anything with. That's nice. I like that. Why are you in the water? Why are you having a swim? Who are you? Are you okay there? Can you get out? I'm Alberta van der Goot. 71 years old. And you're going for a swim. Wonders if ghosts are real. Okay. You're a charcoal apprentice and a ballistier Grand Master. Bloody hell, a 71-year-old Grand Master with a ballista. Fucking salute to you. You go, madam. You go enjoy your evening. Merchant has arrived. Hello. If I can select you, that would be great. You can have some tools. You can have a few weapons, because that's all I've got. And that'll be it. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Right, yeah. Finances aren't keeping us afloat at the moment, so we are going to raise the tax rate up. It's going to piss everybody off, but what can I do? I've got to pay for the soldiers that defend the kingdom. It won't work otherwise. Okay, now that we've got all of this stuff done, I'm hoping we'll have an easier time of people being able to help out with more logistical stuff, of like kind of like food transport and all that sort of stuff, because we are losing... We lost... a fair bit of, well, we lost nearly 200 food to exposure. So I think that if we can get these people back to just kind of carting things around, then things should be alright. We should be a bit better off. I don't know how I want to structure things around all of this, though. I need to figure that out. And maybe put some more food production in, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, food is back up in the plus numbers. Still lost some to exposure. Maybe I need more granaries. I have a feeling that's probably the case. Yeah, these don't really have easy access. They've got this granary and they've got this one. So I think we could maybe put a granary in here. We could maybe put a large one over, oh, somewhere around here, maybe. But then the kind of issue with putting a large, a granary over this side means it's going to have a longer travel time to get to anybody's houses. But it's more about actually getting the food, keeping the food safe, as opposed to anything else. So maybe giving like some slightly closer food storage would be a good idea. Yeah, we'll put that there. I think the more granaries that I can put in, the easier a time we're going to have with a lot of this stuff. Got granaries in here for all of this, which is good. I might put another one here, just to fill out, because I've been wondering what to do with this space, so we're putting a granary. And I'll put another granary in... Yeah, I'll put one in here. So Andrea, if you can move, thank you. Much obliged. And an orchard. I should do nicely. I can put another couple of orchards here, bring a road down. Yeah, that looks like a fun time. That looks like a good plan. I will do that. And let's build stone roads along all of this so that people can get the food to the granaries quicker. Just quicker routes, quicker paths to take to the places they need to go. Stone roads along here as well, please. That'd be grand. I suppose all of these farms flooding as well probably isn't helping. Yeah, harvest lost, so that means loss to exposure. So it's not all just a lack of granaries, it is just down to the rain and the weather and stuff. A lot of what we're losing is due to exposure is probably from flooding. But having additional food storage is going to be good. I think this is the end of the irrigation influence as well. Yeah. Not 100% sure on what to do from here. There is a merchant, however. What do you have to offer, sir? What do you want to buy? I've got bugger all to sell you. So I'll just say fuck it. Just leave it. Right, so Andrea, if you want to come out over this way, that'd be great. I am going to build out some walls. I'm hoping this is going to work out alright. Oh god, I'm out of... Was I out? I wasn't out of stuff. Why let me build? Let me build. I must build. Right, that's all cordoned off. Yeah, because of the way that these piers and these walls have been laid out, it's going to make things very awkward for building around. One thing I like about a lot of this stuff is it just works in nice kind of, blocks, essentially. This one's going to involve a lot of fiddling around with different building shapes and sizes. Could prove to make for an interesting build. I might put a few more piers along this, just so that I can build into this area, so we can have this bridge as like a kind of as a road. I think that will count as a road. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we're going to find out. And there's one thing about doing these in diagonal lines that I'm not entirely chuffed about is... Ooh. Okay, hello. Oh, there's 3 of you this time. Your numbers are growing. Still won't do you any good. I think Big Boy is already dead. And so are the other 2. I'm proud of the dragons for trying. They're doing their best to try and improve their attacks. It's a shame it's not working. Right, I think what I'm going to do, just to give myself a way to build things out, I'm going to bring a road up here and just drag it along so that I can work from this kind of coastline backwards. I think that's going to be a good way to work things. This is certainly going to lead to an interesting layout. I'm going to start with this corner, just start putting some housing in and various amenities. I think first off we could start with a tavern. I could go right there, that's a perfect spot for it. A along with, say, a manor, like right in there. Looks a bit awkward, but it's fine, trust me. And a cottage, so they can say they've got neighbours, and they can be happy about that. And we'll have a manor on this side, and another cottage. We should put in a well, just so that we've got that there, and probably a market. Food that's under, isn't it? Yeah, I'll put a market there. And food we could do with a bakery. I'm trying to think of what things people are going to want. Let's bring a road out this way. I'm not going to put in, like, all of the finalised bits for the roads just yet. I want to get the structures in place before I worry about that kind of stuff. But another cottage could go here. With, let's say we'll chuck a library in this little spot. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Mr. Merchant, hello. Have I got anything here to sell you this time? Not really. Okay, bye. Things just aren't happening in that dock. I don't know what's going on with it. I'll stop merchants from docking there, because that will mean that they go to the one that's actually got stock. Dock stock. It's important to have. Definitely going to need a hospital up this way. People are ill. People are dying. 273 peasants have taken ill with the plague. I'm wondering if these ones are going to count as having road access, because this is on a kind of diagonal. It's only kind of just touching the corner of the manor. I'm wondering if they need to be completely adjacent to the road, or if they can have, like, you know, the kind of corners touching, if that's going to count. Because it is just kind of, they are just kind of wedged right in. Okay, I'm not going to know until these actually get occupied. None of these... Oh, this one is. It's not got access to charcoal, but the market's only just opened up, so... Give it some time. Ooh. They get a happiness bonus for being nearby a body of water. Ah. Ain't that handy. Mr. Merchant, hello. Now, can I sell you some stuff? I can. I can give you all I've got. Yeah! That'll do. I can bring the tax rate down a little bit now. That'll keep the people happy. Might entice some people to actually move in. A town square wouldn't go amiss down this way either. Now that I think about it. So, you know what? We're going to put in a town square. And I think a church can go behind that. It's got a fairly good range of influence. And then roads can come around outside this. Go up like that. We could put another cottage in, maybe. Or have I got another kind of 1x2 building that I could put in place? There's not much. Fuck it, we'll put a cottage in. That is a cottage in it, yeah. Okay, well, I think things are coming along pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. I'm still not entirely sure on how much of this land I'm going to fully occupy. I might actually leave it at this. Maybe just bring a wall around out this way. Restructure the road coming in, and we'll put more housing and stuff around this side. Maybe put a little bit of housing in there, but if there's going to be mining going on here, I don't think I'll do that. But overall, I think that this is coming together pretty well. Yeah, it's just the land here being ridiculously good for farming kind of threw my plans up in the air. I'm still working with it, still working around it. Are these occupied yet? They are. And it does count as having road access. Fantastic. Oh, that's really good. So I'm really quite pleased with that. Everything else is going pretty damn well. The population has risen to over 1,300. We're approaching the capacity for 1,400, which is pretty good. I don't think the cottage will push us, this next cottage will push us over that. But as we put more housing in, we'll probably get there. I'm thinking that the final population for this kingdom, with the room that I've got to work on, unless I start expanding out into all of the unused tiles, I think we're going to be looking at a final population of... Hello, Mr. Whale! How you doing? I think we're going to be looking at maybe a final population of around 1,500, which, you know, I'd say is not bad, considering this is my first kingdom, and, you know, I'd say that is a good effort, and I'm really enjoying this. I think this is coming along really nicely. I'm trying something a little different with building out onto the water this time. I really don't know how I feel about this. It just looks weird. Factorio's the same when it comes down to diagonal walls. So I think with something that works on a kind of, you know, a grid-based thing, I shouldn't be, you know, too critical of this sort of kind of structural design. It just happens with things like this. When they're designed to work in straight lines, not, you know, on certain axes, they're not designed to go this way. But it's fine. I will suffer with it. I can always tidy it up later on if I want to maybe bring this down so I can get some nice right angles in there. But that's me bitching about the aesthetic of the place. But either way, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Pranking and we both do the laughing. You want the letter, don't you? So let's get on it. Get on with it. Take Dong for a ride and it's yours. Phrasing!